Hello, Doc Boffin here. Today I'm commentating on the final of a demo deck tournament between Bloodsong Termagant and Michalius Oppenval. So, they both have 100 health. Demo decks are free, but they have limited selections of cards in them. So it makes for a kind of interesting game. We don't have all of the big hitting cards and some of the complicated cards. So it becomes a much more pure version of combat cards. In some ways it's a kind of alternative game, so although it's simpler, which is great for the demo purposes, it's also an interesting game in its own right. So both players have drawn cards in the first turn. So you start off with 3 cards, you can draw up to 6. So often people draw in the first turn to give themselves a wider selection of cards before they start attacking. So we'll see what happens in the next turn. Okay, right, now it's on. Both are playing cards. Mitch has played Guttural Groan, which gives him 1 energy, and Bloodsong has played Poised Parry, which gives him 1 energy too. Mitch gains 1 health as he's playing the Horror demo deck. Right, Crunch, both of them have played 2-turn attacks, and Bloodsong has First Blood, as it were. He attacked high, and he blocked Joe's mid-attack. So he's on 100, Joe is only on 92. He's gone up to 92 because he's played another block, which gets him another point of health. So again, they're both on 1 energy each. We'll see what happens this time round. Aha, right. Okay, so Bloodsong attacked high again. Mitch blocked it for 6, which reduced it to 4, and also got his attack in low and some regeneration. So now both players are on 90 health. Joe plays another card to get energy, gets 1 more point of health back. Bloodsong is on 1 point of energy as well. We'll see what happens in this time. So both players are playing 2-turn attacks at the same time, in phase as it were. Right, Crunch, and so there we go again. So this time Bloodsong has reacted to Mitch's last attack and blocked low, attacked mid and got 14 points of damage in. So really both players are reacting to the previous attack of their opponents. So now Mitch is drawing while Bloodsong gets a point of energy back again. Crunch. Right, so Bloodsong's back on the high attacks. Mitch has done a mid block, gets 1 point of health back, but takes 10 points of damage. So he's only on 68 now, and the battle is swinging in Bloodsong's favour. So now this is interesting because the players are now out of phase because Mitch drew. So Mitch does a high attack, the Reddest Wire Rip, which does 14 points of damage and gets him 4 health back. So that brings him very much into the game. Now while he draws up to 1 energy again, Bloodsong is drawing a card. So they're both cycling slightly through their decks to get some new options here. Crunch, once again, the Reddest Wire Rip finds its mark. Bloodsong is really going to have to find a high block here, otherwise Mitch is just going to keep crunching away with that card. It does 14 damage and gets him 4 health back, so as he plays it, he really is drawing ahead in this game. He blocks again to get a point of energy and gets 1 point of health back. And it looks like Bloodsong is drawing to try and get that high block that he needs. And, well, he's got 1 high block. That's a Searing Scourge, which is a 1-turn attack. It blocks high for 5, so that takes some of the sting out of the Reddest Wire Rip. And more importantly, it completely removes the regeneration that Joe has, as well as getting 3 points of damage in the low area. So Bloodsong's drawing again. He really wants a big high block. He's playing a fantasy deck, so he only needs one of his single turn blocks will also do nicely. Right, so he's blocked high again, expecting Joe to attack high, and Mitch has attacked in the mid area. So that was a cunning one from Mitch. He's avoided the block that he was expecting and got a full attack home. So he's drawing up again, and the battle really is swinging in Mitch's favour now. Bloodsong is only on 41. He's still drawing. He's still looking for that high block by the looks of it. But Mitch has at least 2 attacks. He has a mid attack and a high attack. And so there you go. Bloodsong was blocking the mid one, and unfortunately, Mitch was using the high one. So at this point, it really is quite difficult when your opponent has 2 big attacks, and they're in 2 different locations, you've only got a 50-50 chance of guessing right which one they're going to go for. Now, if you have the full range of combat cards, you can start playing discard cards, which is a really good thing to do when you know your opponent has 2 attacks available to them. But that's not available in the demo deck, so finally Bloodsong has that high block he needs, and he plays it in the right moment, so he blocks the Reservoir Rip and also gets 12 points of damage in. So that's exactly what he's been trying to do. That's why he's been drawing cards, but it may be too little too late, because he's only on 27 health while Mitch is on 74. They're both up to 1 energy again. Crunch, and they both attack mid, which means well, it's pretty much even Stevens for that round, but it means unfortunately Bloodsong's running out of time. He's only on 15 health now, while Mitch has still got 63 to play with. So we're running out of time here. Both draw up to 1 energy. Mitch gets a point of health back from the regeneration, so he's on 64. Now this is an important one. This could take Bloodsong to the brink of defeat here. And oh no, it's gone the wrong way. So Mitch has got a mid attack and regeneration in, and he's blocked some of the low attack that Bloodsong launched. So really it's nearly all over now. That was lucky. Mitch was trying to finish it off with a high attack, but Bloodsong managed to block it and get 3 points of damage in, but really he's just almost staving off the inevitable now. And there it is. That's the final blow, taking him down to 0 with a mid-attack head case from Mitch. So Mitch wins this week's demo deck tournament and the Linden dollars that go with it. Bloodsong has done very well to get here. He defeated Kansas Rimmel, who was our previous champion. So yeah, we've had a wonderful tournament this week, and I hope we'll see you in one of the tournaments in the future. So thank you for watching. Bye!